Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Maddie and today I thought it'd be really fun if we did one of those predicting the sex of my baby videos with old wives' tales and things like that. So at this point it feels like I have all of the pregnancy apps and I'm currently 12 weeks pregnant and I'm going to be running through the list on the What to Expect app. It's the one in purple up the top here. And in this app, they have an article that says 9 scientific signs that you're having a boy or a girl. So I thought we'd run through this list and sort of tick them off as we go. So before we jump into the video, I just want to have a disclaimer that I don't mind what we're having. Either way, I'm really excited. Also, I've done the blood test that can tell you the gender or the sex of your baby. If I slip up and say gender, my apologies. I know it's more politically correct to say the sex of your baby, so that's what I'm going to be trying to say in this video. But if the video is titled gender, it's because YouTube flags the word sex. So if it's called gender, I'm just, you know, I can't help what YouTube will and won't suppress, but during this video I'll do my best to say the word sex of the baby rather than gender. And I don't mind if they grow up and they're, you know, they want to change genders later on. Like, I'm perfectly happy with that. But I think the reason why I'm so excited to find out the sex of our baby is because I just want to learn anything about this baby. Like, it's something I can find out, so I want to know what it is, you know? Yeah, so I hope that explains it. So in this article, it first goes into the signs that you might be carrying a girl, and then it goes into the signs that you might be carrying a boy. And apparently these are backed by more scientific things, so they might be a little less wishy-washy than the traditional wives' tales. And then at the end it also goes into gender prediction superstitions. So we're beginning with the signs that I might be carrying a girl. And the first one is you're suffering from morning sickness. Most mums-to-be experience some form of morning sickness when they're expecting, but some mums have it much worse, suffering from severe nausea and vomiting, called that thing I can't pronounce. Studies have found that women who are pregnant with girls are more likely to experience nausea and vomiting during pregnancy. So, have I been experiencing nausea and vomiting during pregnancy? The answer is yes. From about my 5th to 6th week, I started getting really sick and I thought I just had like weird food poisoning, but it just got worse and worse and worse. So mine was basically more nighttime sickness than morning sickness, because it would start in the morning but it wasn't that bad, and then at nighttime I would just be passed out on the bed wondering what my life is now. It would be so hard to brush my teeth. If I drank too much water, like water was now disgusting to me. Yeah, it was a time. I didn't vomit too much. I think I can count about 6 times I vomited, but there are a lot of times that it was a very close call, and I'm not traditionally a vomiter. So yeah, yes, we will tick that box. Another sign for a girl is that you're extra forgetful. Now, I normally have like a million to-do lists going through my head, and lately I have been forgetting the to-do list, but I wouldn't say to a point where I'm forgetting everything. So I'm gonna check the box as yes, because I have found it harder to remember things, but it's not like I can't remember anything. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with girl for this one as well. Okay, the next one is you're under a lot of stress, and it says the more stressed out you were when you conceived, the more likely it will be that you will have a girl, says researchers. That's because girls may be less vulnerable to unfavorable conditions in the womb than boys are. So that's interesting. Let's think back. I don't know if I was any more stressed than usual during that time, so we'll go with no for that one. And the last one for signs you might be carrying a girl is your baby is breech. Now, this one says, are you past 32 weeks pregnant and your baby is still stubbornly bottom down, head up? It may be time to think pink. So apparently there's a study that's been done on that one as well. Obviously I'm not 32 weeks pregnant, so we'll just mark that one as let's not bother with that one. So let's move on to the signs that you might be having a boy. So the first one says, you ate a high-calorie diet at the time of conception. One study found that eating a high-calorie diet at the time of conception and regular breakfast increases the chances that you'll be having a boy. I'm trying to think back, what was my diet like? I don't know if I was eating any more than I usually would. And I do always have breakfast, but I normally have I used to anyway, now that I'm pregnant, I have like an extra bowl of muesli, but I used to only have fruit, so like just one apple or one banana, but now I have like an apple and my little bowl of muesli. So I don't know, that's a hard one. I'm gonna say no, I don't think I was eating any extra at the time. The next one is, you're eating more during your pregnancy. Is it a boy or a girl? Your appetite may offer a clue. One study tracked the diets of mums-to-be and found that women who were pregnant with boys ate about 10% more calorie than those who were pregnant with girls, which is very interesting. Let's think. At the start, I was eating a lot of I had a lot of cravings for like vegetable-y broth things, like risottos and like noodles in like a vegetable broth. I don't know, just all the things. So I think at the start, before I got morning sickness, yes, maybe I was eating a little bit more, but after I got the morning sickness, I've really cut back and I don't eat nearly as much. Even now that I'm coming out of the morning sickness, I still don't eat that much. I'm eating like much smaller, less frequent meals, but trying to have snacks and, you know, forcing myself to have a snack. So that's a hard one to say. I would say I've been eating less for more time at the moment during my pregnancy than I have been eating more. So I'm gonna go with no for that one. The next sign that you might be having a boy is, you're revolted by formerly favourite foods. Got food aversions, even to ones that were favourites? Researchers say the more disgust towards foods a pregnant woman feels, the likelier she is to be pregnant with a boy. For this one, I would say yes, I have definitely been more disgusted by foods. So, like I was saying at the very start, before I got like all the morning sickness and I was craving like vegetable broths and like all these things, like since that point and getting the morning sickness, I'm completely off all foods that I used to eat. Like I don't like anything anymore. My appetite's slowly coming back, but I'm still not really wanting the things I used to want. So let's check the box yes for that one. Okay, this one's a little far off into the future, but it says you develop gestational diabetes. Now obviously I'm 12 weeks, so I haven't had the chance to either develop or not develop that yet. So we can't really mark that one off, so we'll leave it. The sign that you might be pregnant with a boy is that you and your partner live together. So we do live together, so we'll tick that one off on the boy list. Okay, now we're going more into the wives' tales and folk tales kind of category. This one is the heart rate gender prediction one. It said that conventional wisdom holds that if the baby's heart rate is less than 140 beats per minute, you're having a boy. And if it's more than 140 beats per minute, you're having a girl. Apparently this one has been debunked though. In this article it says, the truth is a normal fetal heart rate fluctuates between 120 and 160 beats per minute. If you measure your baby's heart rate at random intervals, it's likely you'll get a different reading each time. So for me, I can't even do the folklore one at the moment because we have seen the baby's heart rate on the 8-week scan, but I don't remember how many beats per minute it was. So even though this one's pseudoscience, I can't join in yet. Okay, so the next one is where you're carrying. If you're carrying low in your hips, the theory goes you're having a girl. If you're carrying high in your belly like a basketball, you're having a boy. I thought it was like this whole time, I thought it was if it was low, it was a boy. But this one says if you're carrying low, you're having a girl. I don't know. Okay, so I just Googled it And what I thought was more correct, everyone says that if you're carrying low, it's a boy, and if you're carrying high, it's a girl. They must have accidentally swapped the two in this article, but let's have a little look at where I'm carrying. Obviously, I don't have much of a belly yet, although I am starting to get one. And my belly button's around here. There's like someone outside, so I'm not gonna like lift my shirt up. But I would say, because my belly button's here and I have like more of like a belly developing down here, that it's low. The next one is the position of the linea nigra. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If your linea nigra, the line of pigmentation on your belly, runs only up to the belly button, some say you're having a girl. If it runs past your belly button and up towards the ribs, it's a boy. So this is another one I can't really do yet because I'm only 12 weeks and I haven't developed that line yet. So we'll have to skip that one. The next one is nipple color. We're getting personal. Okay, darker nipples means you're having a boy, the legend goes. But in fact, pregnancy hormones cause most women's nipples to darken and maybe also become more tender, whether they're having a boy or a girl. So for this one, I don't think it's been enough time for anything to really change yet, so we'll skip that one. The next one is, what are you craving? Hankering for sour, salty or protein-rich foods means you're having a boy. Can't get enough of sweets or fruits? It's a girl. So for me, I can definitely say that I've been craving like more fruits and sweets and chocolates and things like that, but especially fruit. Like I want to eat fresh fruits. So during like the morning sickness period, at the peak of it, I really wanted to eat fruits, and sometimes I would, but then it would make me feel so sick. So I'll definitely check that one off as girl. The next one is about having cold feet. So some believe that boys make your feet cold during pregnancy, but girls don't. Let's think. For me, I am always a person that wears socks. I wear socks to bed. I wear socks throughout the day. So I guess we'll go with boy for that one, but my sock habits haven't really changed and my feet don't feel any more cold than normal. Okay, the next one is, what's your pee color? We're still getting personal here. Having a girl makes your urine darker yellow, while having a boy makes it lighter. The truth? Darker pee is a sign that you may be dehydrated, so drink up. Okay, so this one, because I've been feeling so sick with morning sickness and it put me off water, obviously my pee did get a lot darker. So we'll go girl for that one. Next one is the ring gender prediction test. Take your wedding ring or another ring or needle and attach it to a thread. Lie down and have someone hold the dangling ring over your belly. If it swings in a circular motion, you're having a girl. If it moves back and forth like a pendulum, you're having a boy. I think I'm gonna go and lie down behind here and try and do the gender swing thing. And instead of a ring, I'm gonna use my little pendant. Okay. That like, can you see me if I'm over there? Don't mind me. I think I'm ready. Alright. I should probably move the camera for this, but it's going in a circle, a really tiny little circle. Okay, the next one is the Chinese birth calendar. So it says, check out the Chinese gender prediction chart, aka the Chinese birth calendar, to predict the baby's gender based on your age and the month your baby was conceived. So I've already done this one in the app. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the app. It's got my due date and also my birth date. Let's see prediction. I already know what it is because I've done it before. Ooh. Like clicked on it weird. Okay, it says it's a girl. Oh, I missed one. Okay, this one is you're really moody. Is every day an emotional roller coaster. Intense mood swings are thought to be a sign of a girl, while more even-keeled moods indicate a boy. I would say that I've been pretty steady emotionally, and then the last few weeks I've had more mood swings. So I don't really know. It's kind of 50-50. But I've definitely been crying for no reason lately. So maybe I'm gonna go with girl for that one too. Okay, so I think the results are in from this video, and from the scientific side of the scenario, it's pretty even. It was 2 for girls and 2 for boys, but on the wives' tales side of it, it wasn't even at all, and it's saying girl rather than boy. So we'll see what will happen. I'm gonna find out in a week. We're gonna be so excited no matter what. We can't wait to find it out. Like I said before, I just want to find out anything and everything about this little baby, so I can't wait to find out what the sex of the baby is. Okay, so that's it from me. I hope you all have a very lovely day today. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe down below, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!